Welcome to this short video on auto enrolment or workplace pensions. If you are a business owner or advisor that is trying to find out what auto enrolment is all about and how it affects you, you're in the right place. In this video, I will provide you with a brief overview of some of the main issues and employer duties. Simply, auto enrolment is a requirement for all employees to be offered a workplace pension by their employer. Not only does the employer have to provide a pension, but they now have to contribute to it. It seems simple on the surface, but as with all of these things, there are pages and pages of rules and regulations. Let's have a look at the fundamental process. Employers have to complete a number of tasks, which I've split down into the following stages. Stage 1. Know your staging date. The staging date is a date provided by the pension regulator as a deadline to meet your employer duties. The regulator will write to every employer providing notice of this date. Your staging date should be the target date for the completion of the auto enrolment project, and it's wise to plan ahead. Stage 2. Assess your workforce. Employees are split into eligible job holders, non-eligible job holders, and entitled workers. This split is determined by the age and salary of the employee. Dependent upon which category the employee falls into will determine whether they have to be automatically enrolled into a pension scheme, can opt out, or have an entitlement to access. Stage 3. Review your existing pension provisions. Many employers will already have a pension scheme in place for some of their employees. This doesn't mean the pension scheme will automatically qualify for auto enrolment, as many of the providers do not meet the minimum requirements. It is important to analyse the scheme and see how it fits into the overall project. Stage 4. Choose a scheme. Once you have compiled all your employee records and assessed the workforce and reviewed your existing scheme, you're in a position to choose a scheme for auto enrolment purposes. There are a number of schemes available provided by insurance company or statutory schemes such as Nest. Stage 5. Communication to employees. The pensions regulator requires communication to be given to all employees on their pension rights and the option of opting out. This is in addition to the communication from the pension provider on joining the scheme. Stage 6. Automatically enrol job holders into the pension scheme that you have chosen. This will mean liaising with pension providers, giving them all the information they need in a suitable format. Stage 7. Register the scheme with the pension regulator. This has to be completed within certain time frames. Stage 8. Make your contribution. The level of contributions which have to be made by the employer and the employee are phased over a number of years to help with the additional costs. In the initial stages, they total 2%, 1% from the employee and 1% from the employer. These will increase in the next 5 years to a total of 8%, 3% from the employer and 5% from the employee. Again, contribution must be made in a timely manner. Stage 9. Record keeping. In your initial assessment of the workforce, you had to differentiate between various types of employees. This process needs to be repeated on every pay reference date, so anyone who is earning or age have changed and become eligible for auto enrolment are brought into the scheme. These records may be checked by the pension regulator on a company visit, and combined with a number of other records which need to be kept, it is important to have this process on an ongoing basis. In conclusion, the stages discussed in this video provide a broad outline of the requirements for workplace pensions. There is much more detail in the 250 pages of rules and regulations produced by the pensions regulator. My message is not to underestimate the work and resources required to meet auto enrolment duties. The sooner you start, the better. We're able to offer advisors and employers help in this area, and our details will follow this video. Thanks for watching.